North Carolina may be a fantastic place to visit, but it's an even better place to live. It offers many cities full of culture, arts, great food, great bars, and great recreational opportunities. Join Viewcation as we take a look at the best places to live in North Carolina. Raleigh, Durham, Chapel Hill. The Raleigh, Durham, and Chapel Hill area is often referred to as the Triangle because there are three cities close to each other that have a lot of overlap and similarities in lifestyle. So while we certainly could look at each of these cities independently, we're going to lump them into one excellent area of North Carolina that is perhaps the top of the pile. Anyone familiar with college athletics, particularly basketball, will know that these three cities are home to NC State, Duke, and UNC respectively. As such, they serve as college towns in many ways and are set up to enhance the lives of the thousands of students who call them home for much of the year. But unlike some other college towns across the country, Raleigh, Durham, and Chapel Hill are much more than simply a home for beautiful campuses. The quality of life for locals of all ages in this area is excellent. They boast a thriving social scene with tons of top-notch restaurants and breweries. Some of these have even garnered acclaim on a national level. Perhaps it's due to the nature of being college towns, but Raleigh, Durham, and Chapel Hill all have a welcoming vibe that draws in friendly people from around the state. According to U.S. News' survey of 150 metro areas across the country, Raleigh, Durham, and Chapel Hill comes in at the 6th best place to live, the 29th best place to retire, and the 20th fastest growing area. And among North Carolina metro areas, it was ranked as the #1 spot to live. It's widely known for being a leader in the research and technology sectors, so there are many job potentials in the area for people looking to work in those fields. It has a large amount of culture as well, including constant offerings at places like North Carolina Symphony, the Durham Performing Arts Center, and the North Carolina Museum of Art. It also boasts the most live music venues in the state, so you'll never be starved for a night out listening to a local, up-and-coming, or established national act. Residents in the area have access to a 150-mile greenway that allows plenty of hiking and biking opportunities to go along with more than 200 parks. So clearly it's an area full of green space for a variety of outdoor activities. While housing prices have gone up recently, the area's general cost of living is similar to the national average, and those rising home prices are offset somewhat by the state's lower property taxes. And a close look at other similar metro areas that are centered around tech and research shows that Raleigh, Durham, and Chapel Hill is actually more affordable than most. Charlotte. Perhaps most people's exposure to Charlotte has been on a layover while traveling to other parts of the U.S., since the airport there serves as a major national and international hub. But Charlotte is far more than a flight connector. It's a large yet accessible southern city that is not only fast-growing, but full of distinct and vibrant neighborhoods. Located in the Piedmont area of the state, it gives relatively easy access to many great parts of North Carolina. This includes easy day trips to the Carolina Shore or the Appalachian Mountain Range. As a national banking hub, second only to New York City, it has had steady financial growth for decades. And whether you spend time in the skyscraper-filled downtown area or choose to be in one of the lovely suburbs, Charlotte has a lot to offer when it comes to quality of life. It was ranked number 30 in the top places to live in the country in the U.S. News survey we mentioned earlier, and it was number 24 on the list of fastest growing. Perhaps more importantly, it was number 2 on the list of best places in North Carolina to live. It boasts 2 local lakes, Norman and Wiley, where people take advantage of the lovely climate for activities like fishing, boating, swimming, and more. As you roam the many diverse neighborhoods, you'll find a bevy of excellent options for eating and drinking. Plaza Midwood, for example, is a prime spot for an artistic scene, as well as several great breweries. Music venues such as the Neighborhood Theater also offer nights with local talent and touring national acts. If you're a lover of the outdoors, you'll dig the U.S. National Whitewater Center. It offers not only whitewater rafting, but also other outdoor activities like hiking, biking, yoga, and ropes courses. Thrill seekers will love Carowinds, which not only has a great water park, but also a ton of great roller coasters. This includes Fury 325, which is the longest steel coaster in the country. The cost of homes in Charlotte are slightly more than the median U.S. price, and rent prices have gone up in recent years. though they still remain within close range of the average rent in the country. When you compare Charlotte housing costs versus its median income, the area is a better choice than a lot of similarly sized cities across the nation. Hickory. Hickory might not be nearly as well known as the cities we've already mentioned, but it packs a punch when it comes to the top places to live in the state. It has seemingly universal appeal, as people ranging from young professionals to retirees find it an ideal place to call home. And it's grown a great deal in the last couple of decades, having seen a slew of new businesses flock to the area. And in turn, it's also seen an influx of great eating establishments, bars, and cultural elements. Hickory comes in as number 31 best place to live in the U.S. according to that U.S. News survey. It's also number 40 on the list of best places to retire, and it takes the number 3 spot on the best cities in North Carolina. But perhaps its best ranking is that it's number 1 on the list of cheapest places to live in the country. It's an excellent place for lovers of outdoor recreation. For starters, there are plenty of greenways that connect an abundance of hiking and biking trails, as well as running paths. If you're into climbing, nearby Baker's Mountain and Table Rock offer that option, and anyone who loves water sports will enjoy the Catawba River. It provides opportunities for canoeing, kayaking, and much more. As far as culture goes, there are several great museums in the area, including the excellent SALT Block, which stands for Science, Arts, and Literature Together. It hosts not only a lovely art museum, but also a science museum and a great library. Best of all, Hickory offers the most affordable living around. The rents are generally low, and the home prices are lower than the average in NC. Of course, the flip side of that coin is that it's becoming a more popular place to buy, so houses are becoming more rare. Asheville. Asheville is a smaller city than the ones we've gone over, but it packs a punch. For starters, it's a gorgeous mountain town that many refer to as the Paris of the South. And while there isn't an Eiffel Tower to be found, the background of the Blue Ridge mountain range offers a delightful view from nearly anywhere in town. Plus, those same mountains double as an excellent place for outdoor adventures like hiking, camping, and climbing. Another nickname for Asheville is Beer City because it boasts more breweries per person than any city in America. Perhaps most notable is the nationally recognized brand New Belgium. In the U.S. News survey, it came in as the 46th best place to live in the country and 24th best to retire to, and it ranks 4th in cities in North Carolina. In addition to the activities offered in Blue Ridge Mountains, Asheville also has plenty of water sports in the French Broad River, like kayaking and tubing. And come wintertime, you're only about a half-hour drive from numerous ski resorts. Asheville is also a great city for the arts. In the River Arts District, you can walk around and pop into a variety of art studios and galleries. And Asheville is also known for having a thriving live music scene. Perhaps the best example of this is at Harrah's Cherokee Center. It has several rooms of varying size, offering a stage for local acts as well as bigger ones on tour. You can also see some great live music shows at spots like Salvage Station and the Orange Peel. And in the warmer months, you can check out outdoor venues like Rabbit Rabbit, as well as the Downtown After 5 concert series, Downtown. Asheville also boasts an excellent food culture with a slew of renowned chefs calling the city their home. Unfortunately, the popularity of Asheville has meant home prices have gone up recently, as well as a steep drop in inventory. And the cost of basic goods around the city isn't cheap, although it should be noted that these prices are all in line with most major cities around the country. And Asheville also has had rising property taxes of late, making it a more pricey area of the state to live in. But if you can swing it, the cultural, food, and recreational options will make it fully worth your while. Now it's time to hear from you. Would you consider living in one of these excellent North Carolina cities? Let us know in the comments section below.